I don't think there's anything more hilarious than when you go to C4 an enemy vehicle and every single guy immediately bails trying to jump ship and abandon their teammates. Sorry, boys. What's up, everyone? Robert the Bruce here. Today's video is on a topic that can single-handedly stop an enemy's efforts on the battlefield. It is predicting the flow of battle. I'm playing solo here, hopped into a game, and of course, we're getting stomped pretty heavily. We have the point closest to the enemy spawn, but they've got the 2 points closest to our spawn here on Grand Bazaar. Now, instead of spawning with the entire rest of my team at Alpha, I decide to go in at Charlie because it seems fairly obvious to me that the majority of these enemies are going to be back there at Alpha trying to push us out, totally dominate us, kick us back to our spawn. Teams love to do that. So I met with literally no resistance here at Charlie. I was able to cap it, and boom, we're right back in this game again. 2 points for ourselves with them only at Bravo. Now, sometimes I would leave the enemy with 1 point, kind of just hold 2 and get the majority of the tickets going our way. But we've got a lot of ground to make up here because I joined this game, we're getting stomped, and we've got to pretty much hold all 3 points for most of the rest of the time if we're going to try to come back with a victory. I was running the assault kit with the LVG grenade launcher there because it's Grand Bazaar. You know, tons of guys like to hide in these little side alleyways, and launching a ton of grenades around I find just to be a very helpful, effective way to clear them out, and if nothing else, listen for them to yell out grenade when it lands near them, so you know where the enemies are. And you're probably also noticing, suddenly I've got lots of teammates around me. And I don't know what they were doing before I got here, but it is pretty hilarious that usually when you start making a push, capture a point, give your team some direction, some leadership, say, hey, we can come back and do this, let's push them out and let's win this game. Guys will respond to that. They'll start joining you. They'll come to the point that's actually needed, and they won't just give up and be off in the random corner where they're at. And you'll see here, I've only been in this game for a few minutes, but we've managed to push them back and now hold all 3 points. And now it's just a matter of holding them the majority of the rest of the game. So at this point, when you die, like I did here, stop and look a minute. Where's the enemy attacking? Where are they trying to push through? I saw B was flashing. Obviously, that's the easy choice. Move into B, and with the LVG, I just start clearing out all these little cubby holes along the main alley and seeing where the enemies are at. Before long, 2 or 3 teammates show up with me, and we manage to push the enemies out of here, capture Bravo back for ourselves. We never lost the ticket bonus of having all the points, and we continue to chip away at the lead the enemy has over us. So next is just a point of moving up to the capture point that's closest to where the enemy is going to be coming from, and holding it because it's most likely where they're going to be attacking. And now we move on to a little quiz. Watch this next clip, and I'll have a question for you after it's over. What? That was it? That clip was so short. Well, here's the question. Where should I be going next? What should I be doing based on what you just saw right there? This is critical, and we're going to watch the clip again, and I'll explain what it is I noticed at this point that is very big. Pay attention to the minimap. This is huge, and look at that enemy vehicle. That is their tank. It is doing work. It is going to light us up, but I notice here it's starting to bypass us. It's taking the main road. There's only one place it could be going. Clearly, it is ducking all the way back around, and it's going to try and take Charlie away from us, flank us all the way back by our spawn point, and give the enemy a foothold to cut our forces in half and push through. So I head back immediately, get here right before they fully capture it, kill the couple guys that were on it, and save my team some points. Now, unfortunately, I was in the assault kit still, so their vehicles and the rest of their guys are able to overwhelm me before I could do anything. So after they take Charlie, because none of the rest of my teammates caught on in time, I spawn with C4, make a little Jihad Vodnik, didn't even know those existed until just now, and start heading up here to look for their vehicle. I've got to take it down and eliminate that massive threat on the battlefield. So I drive up in here to Charlie where I thought it was. I don't see it. It's clearly moved on, and all my teammates are here. So instead of sitting around for some easy points and capturing, which is a lot of guys do, you can't be selfish. You got to move on with what you think is the most important thing at that moment. My teammates are going to capture Charlie, so I move on looking for the enemy tank. Bam, it was all the way back around at Alpha, like I thought it would be. Didn't quite blow it up fully, but I disabled it. They bail. It blowed up a couple minutes later, and before I die, I'm able to kill 2 or 3 guys here, cause some chaos, and help my team hang on to Alpha while we also capture Charlie back. Now you can look down in the corner, this next clip, and see we've managed to have an awesome comeback in this game that many people would have thought, for all intents and purposes, was truly lost. Held all 3 points for almost the rest of the time. Everybody on my team stepped up and worked together, and we come back to have an awesome victory. And that's what it's all about, predicting what's going to happen on the battlefield, cut the enemy off before they're able to execute their plans, give your team the win. A couple quick notes to end the video here. We've got 2 weekly live streams. Just a quick reminder, Black Ops 2 on Fridays and Battlefield 3 on Sundays. It's 11 to 1 Eastern time, and it's right here on the YouTube channel, right on the main page. So get involved there. It's a lot of fun. Also, the main way to stay in touch with me and on top of all news, everything that's going on with YeshGaming, the Facebook page and the Twitter page, that's where I put everything. So definitely check those out and get involved. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, don't forget, in Battlefield 3, only rookies camp the enemy spawn.